Hello, Aries. Thank you so much for joining me today on Fortune's Wheel Tarot. This is going to be a reading for the full moon in Libra, period. I offer this for the highest good to benefit the planet. Release me from any blocks and restrictions. May this serve all who need. Spirit and angel guides, keepers of the divine white light, keepers of the Akashic records, ascended masters. What are the messages for Aries at this time, please? Messages for Aries at this time, please. Thank you. Your first card out, the number 1 Oracle of the Delphi. The second card for you is number 18, up in the air. I think you may have had that in your last weekly reading. Your third card is the King of Forces. And on the bottom of the deck, the number 9, Archangel Michael. He is an archangel who is offering his strength to those children at his feet there, and he can lift up your spirit as well. And he is a divine angel and bringer of courage. So call on Archangel Michael if you're in need of courage right now, Aries. Your first card out is a major arcana, the number 1 Oracle of the Delphi. And you can see the Pythia there, the Oracle sitting on that 3-legged stool, and there's a fissure beneath her that is rising steam from the earth. She is a divine messenger, and the priest beside her is the one who interprets her pronouncements. So she is receiving psychically the perceptions from Apollo, and he is the one who interprets those pronouncements and records them on the scrolls. So this is indicating 2 important keys in psychic experience: perception and interpretation. So when you receive this card, you are in a time of great insight and psychic power right now, Aries. We are in our power right now. The sun is in Aries, and we are in our time of the year, so there's a lot of power around us right now. This is a time of great insight and psychic power, and even if you don't recognize it yet, this lies very close to your consciousness because you've used this gift in many past lives, Aries. You may have images or feelings without understanding or knowing how to interpret them, so you're encouraged this time to take notes and practice understanding those perceptions. If you keep a journal and write down things, and later on it may come to light that, oh yeah, this happened after that, or if you take notes as you practice this, it can help you with both the perceptions and the interpretations of them. So just as they gave the Oracle of Delphi a profound awareness, this can help you with your awareness and give you a powerful insight and an Akashic vision of the world. So that's a powerful message, Aries. The Akashic force for this card is to close your eyes and go within. Feel your psychic energy growing, expanding upward from the very depths of your being. Now notice the first thing that you sense. So you have used this gift in past lives, Aries. You have had psychic awareness through past lives. So even though you may not realize that, many of you have had psychic awareness in previous incarnations. The next card out for you is the number 18, up in the air. This is another major arcana in the Akashic Tarot. This reduces to a 9. And you can see 2 people there gazing at a hot air balloon in the distance. They can't see what's in the basket. And this represents something potentially in your life, a situation where there are aspects of the situation that are still unknown to you. and things are unknowable right now. You may have a strong desire to know what's going on, but things are not ready yet. There's still too much about this situation that is up in the air, so to speak. So it could be due to events that have not occurred yet, or someone else has, something has been left undone. Influences of others, maybe they're undecided about something. Perhaps discoveries are yet to be made, or some events that require this to be known have not yet come to pass. Essentially, the only thing that you can do right now, Aries, is to trust. And if you push too hard to know the outcome, you can actually push this outcome away. So you're advised to let go of all urgency and give this situation over to your higher self, because time is required right now to know more about this situation, and time does not matter to your eternal self. And your eternal self's power and love are always with you, Aries. So, for now, and indeed forever, what else do you need? Nothing but trust in the deepest knowing that all you seek will be revealed to you in the right time. So just hold on, Aries. I know patience is not a virtue for us, but the Akashic force for this card says to take a deep breath and fill yourself with the power of trust. An outcome you seek drifts in the distant sky, and though you don't know when it will be realized, peace is yours completely. You know that it's on its way. An outcome that you seek. Although you don't know what it is yet, you know that it's on its way. And peace is yours completely. The third card out for you is the King of Forces. You see a man standing here by a stream. There are different animals of the woods, nature all around him, the earth beneath his feet, the waters running by, and the star-filled sky there above him. And he is also a force himself, exerting calming influence on all those creatures around him, which are natural enemies. This card indicates the presence of a masculine who has powerful and positive energy, Aries. This could be male or female, of course, but this masculine energy comes with good intentions, and gentleness and honesty resonate from him. If you don't know who this is yet, they will be coming into your life soon, this card advises. They could be support of some kind to you for a special project, or just your life in general, maybe work issue. They could also be a possible love interest, obviously. So in order to receive a masculine presence of honor, make sure that you engage in honoring yourself as well. For a masculine around you, or you, this could also be you, there could be a position of power in any of the careers natural to the King of Forces, such as astronomy, physics, geology, alternative fuel, I can't read right now, any of the earth sciences, and new industries in environmental care, as well as electronics. Any activity connecting with earth energy and nature are beneficial to you at this time. I love being outside in nature, Aries. If you're like me, it's so grounding for me to just be outside, have the sun on my face. Of course, wear sunscreen or a hat if you have to, but to have the sun on your face, you need vitamin D. We all do. You can do it safely, but to feel the grass, that's new grass under your feet, to smell the earth. I'm in the United States, and right now spring is happening for many of us, and it's just the smell of the earth when it's waking up from the winter. is just healing to me in a way. So some of you, if you're like me, I get the winter blahs and I need to be outside, and it's difficult when it's cold for me. So right now, it's the perfect time for me to get out, and it's just so healing to me, and just that springtime feeling of hope and everything being reborn. So at any rate, anything that you can do outside connecting with earth energy and nature are beneficial to you, Aries. Whether you're male or female, this also reveals an important side of yourself between a balance of beauty and nature. Know that these powerful forces of beauty and nature, it's always within you and around you. And that's why I have a plant on my table here, because I always have to have a little nature around me just to remind me, I think, Aries. The Akashic force of this card says to close your eyes and sense the King of Forces by your side. Feel the universal beauty and power move within you, through you and around you. Feel how gentle this force and wisdom are. How will you rule the forces and allow them to serve you? I love those messages for you. I'm going to put these here to the side just so that I can keep an eye on them, because they tend to resonate with the other cards that I pull. Right now I'm going to pull a card for you from the Shaman's Dream Oracle deck. Spirit and angel guides, keepers of the divine white light, keepers of the Akashic records, ascended masters, thank you so much for these beautiful messages for Aries, for this full moon in Libra time. What is the Shaman's Dream Oracle message for Aries, please? Shaman's Dream Oracle message for Aries. Thank you. The number 30, Horseman, Herald of Change. The number 30, of course, reduces to a 3. Reduces to a 3. This is a beautiful card. Horseman, good news, caution, herald of change. When the horseman appears, he is inviting you to spread the good news. Everyone already knows the bad news. Your task is to point out the beautiful when others see only the ugly. Note the possible, no matter how implausible it may seem. This does not mean becoming giddy or blindly optimistic, but rather reminding yourself that every storm cloud has a silver lining. Become a herald of the positive. Put away the fatalistic attitude, the dire predictions, the dreadful expectations about the world or about your life. Declare the arrival of a new and better you. Proclaim that you have risen from the realms of the dead, woken from a long and dreadful slumber, and are back on the world stage. The show is on again. The horseman cautions you not to allow your exuberance to become hollow or trivial. Do not allow your exuberance to become hollow or trivial, Aries. Be sure that there is substance to the news you spread, and you are willing to live up to the expectations you raise. The world will welcome you with open arms as you share an uplifting message. Heed the horseman when he shows up once, for he bears good news and is announcing a prosperous and peaceful time. When he shows up twice in the same reading, though, use extreme caution. You don't have to worry about that, because I'm not pulling this card again or any other from this deck. If you heed his warnings, all will turn out well. So become a herald of the positive, Aries. Put away the fatalistic attitude, dire predictions, the dreadful expectations about the world or your life, and declare the arrival of a new and better you. Proclaim that you have risen from the realms of the dead, woken from a long and dreadful slumber, and are back on the world stage. The show is on again. That's an Aries message right there. The show goes on. The show must go on. A new and better you. Something that you know that's on its way. And how you want to use these powers of nature, the forces of nature. Appreciating nature, getting out and feeling that grounding around you. A herald of change. You have the ability to affect the people around you very much, Aries. In a good or a bad way. You can be a beacon of positivity, as the card said, or, one of negativity. Aries have very strong viewpoints and are not afraid to share those, usually, with people, depending on where the other placements are in your sign, or in your chart, rather. But most of the Aries I know are not afraid to share their opinion and can be somewhat intimidating in doing that. And you have a great effect. You can have a great effect on the people around you. So, speaking from experience and being an Aries, I know that just my attitude has a huge effect on the people around me, because it shows in everything that I say and do. We're not very good at covering up necessarily. We can, but to the people who are around us that know us and love us the most, our energy affects them on a deeper level. So be a herald of positive change, Aries, for those that you love and those people around you, especially if you have children, because you are setting the example for them. I'm going to pull a card for you now from the Work Your Light Oracle. Thank you, Spirit, for these beautiful messages for Aries for this full moon in Libra. You are already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. These are just awesome messages for you, Aries. You are already doing it. And I feel some of you have turned that corner already. When I was reading that card about the horseman, and I feel like a lot of us have been in, a lot of us have been in a dark night of the soul period. And it has not been easy. It has been very difficult, as growth is. And of course, growth is a lifelong experience. We should always be growing, and so I felt very strongly when I was reading that other card that is the reason that many of us have taken on this new attitude of positivity and a herald of change. I apologize for knocking these cards over again, but that is why, is because we have been in a dark night of the soul for a very long time, and it has not been easy. It's been very difficult. And so just giving gratitude for what we have and being thankful for what we have, feeling that gratitude, it brings more to be grateful for in your life. And I think that many of us are realizing that and seeing that now, and that is helping us with this transformation, Aries. It's helping us with this path, and as difficult as it may have been to open up to everything that we have had to open up to, as this card says, We are already doing it. Keep facing your true north. And so this is from the Work Your Light Oracle deck. And I am struggling right now to find this message in this book. These are not very easy to find, and so I apologize. This is the longest it's ever taken me to find one of these cards. This must be a really important message. Okay, you're already doing it. Where is this message? Right there. It's ridiculous. Confirmation card. This is a confirmation card. I looked at that page 4 times trying to find this message. I apologize, Aries. This is a very important message for you. For some of you, you're really going to need to hear this. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. Do not question things so much. You are on the right track. You are facing the right way. Stop overthinking it. It's happening. And you are closer than you think. You are exactly where you need to be, and things are moving at the perfect speed. Do not rush it. Now is not the time to be impatient. Now is the time to walk steady. There is no rush. What you are building is being built. What you have planted soon will blossom. With every new day, a new brick is being laid. You have come a long way, Aries. The foundations are steady. Now all that is needed is for you to trust and keep walking forward. This card said there's nothing for you to do now but trust and know that it's on its way. The foundations are steady. Now all that is needed is for you to trust and keep walking forward. If a thought that things should be moving faster enters your head, this is just your ego comparing your rising to someone else. Comparison is not your friend. Stay in your lane. Water your own garden, knowing that your time to bloom will come soon. Your time to bloom will come soon. Stay in your lane and water your garden. Those are beautiful messages, Aries, and I feel that's exactly what a lot of us have been going through right now, is that dark night of the soul. We're coming out of it. If we have not already, we are coming out of it. Ask for strength from Archangel Michael to help you, for courage to help you. Pay attention to those messages. Start keeping a notebook of things. Perhaps some of you have psychic powers that you are unaware of, and there is something on the horizon for you that you know that it's on its way, and peace is yours completely. I love these messages for you and for us, Aries. Be a herald of change, a beacon of positivity. Anyone can say what's going wrong and what's going bad in their life. Keep the good and the gratitude and the blessings in front of you at all times. Keep facing your true north. Stop overthinking. Stop overthinking what you're doing. You're already doing it. You know where your heart lies. You know what is right for you, whatever that situation may be. Whatever that situation may be, you already know the truth. I'm going to pull a final card for you from the Wild Offering Oracle deck. Thank you so much for joining me today, Aries. I hope that you have enjoyed these full moon in Libra messages. I'm going to also pull a card for you. Actually, not pull a card, but read the full moon in Libra from the Moonology Oracle deck. So hang around for that after this last card. And I'll give you a positive affirmation for this full moon in Libra time. Thank you again, Spirit and Angel Guides, for these beautiful messages for Aries. Your Wild Offering Oracle message is aging. I am one with unlimited love. Beyond all seeming restrictions of age, I am filled with joy, energy, and beauty, a vessel for the divine Shakti. Some of us may not feel that way sometimes, Aries. You know, we forget that we are spirits in these bodies, and not to minimize anyone's aches and pains, be thankful for the sacred vessel that is yours, the sacred vessel that you are carrying your divine spirit in every day. Be thankful for that in every way possible. This, of course, is a full moon in Libra period. Full moons are a time of seeing our manifestations having come to pass, what we have brought forth in the full moon period, a time for seeing things come to fruition. So the full moon in Libra message from the Moonology Manifestation Oracle cards is focusing on your own wants and needs is understandable. We all need to look after ourselves. However, this card suggests you need to find a balance between what you need versus what someone else needs. Walk a mile in their shoes. Once you understand where they are coming from and why, you can take action. If you've been through a worrying time, including regarding your health, this card reminds you to find the right people for help. Make up your own mind about your situation rather than being too influenced by others. So if you've been worried about something with your health since this aging card has come out, absolutely seek guidance for that. But ultimately make up your own mind about your situation rather than depending too much on others. And also, there's nothing wrong with getting a second and third and even fourth opinion, Aries. The manifesting balance right now is to find a balance between your own needs and what you do for others. The manifesting mindset is to remember that we're all co-creating, so getting other people on your side by being understanding is a win-win. And sometimes we want to use force, Aries. We like to use force because, that's just in our nature. We just are the ram, we want to do. We don't understand. Have you made up your mind? Let's go, please, come on. And by being understanding and co-creating and being a herald of positivity and positive change, that's a way of having a win-win situation. That's a way of getting everyone on your side. Not necessarily that you want that, but I'm just saying, when you have the good of all in mind, things just flow easier, don't they? So right now, try to do that. Remember that we're all co-creating, and being understanding is definitely a win-win, Aries. And there's nothing wrong with us opening up a little bit more to other ideas, other people's feelings, and sometimes it's a struggle, I know, but it's always beneficial to us in the end, if for nothing else, because we learn from it. We can learn lessons from it, even if it is in patience, which is, as I said, I know it's not necessarily a virtue for we Aries, but it's a good lesson learned. So right now, a manifesting ritual that you can do at this time is to add jasmine to your essential oil diffuser, and when you meditate, call in Lakshmi, the magnificent Hindu goddess associated with love, abundance, and beauty, among other things, and ask Lakshmi to open your heart and fill you with love, kindness, and gratitude, or whatever divine being you may wish to call on, Aries. The manifestation affirmation for this full moon in Libra period is, there is love all around me. I am lovable. There is love all around me. I am lovable. You are lovable, Aries. That just makes me smile, and I hope it does you as well. These are absolutely beautiful messages for you. You are already doing it. Keep facing your true north. Stop overthinking, okay? Hang in there. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's a beautiful full moon in Libra period for you coming up. I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed this reading, Aries, please reach out right now and hit that like and subscribe button for me. And I will see you next time. Love and light.